I just wanted to make this video for my past self, and let me just get straight to the point. I, which is you, if it applies to you, really wanted a girlfriend, really wanted to have sex, really wanted a loving relationship, and hell, that's still a desire I have today. I mean, I'm willing to admit that. So you think that's not gonna happen. See, I remember how I was like, this is just impossible. I'm gonna have to jump through 17 hoops, climb up the tower, do 5 cartwheels, sing a song, brush her hair, and just do everything in order to finally have a girlfriend. I'm exaggerating, but that's what it felt like. It just felt like I have to do something, and I just have to do something crazy and insane to be liked by a girl. And I just wanted to have sex so badly. Maybe it was the porn addiction. Probably, you know. I mean, it plants false desire in you, and it makes you see women in this way. Which by the way, I'll say straight away, ironically, wanting sex with a girl is the best way to ensure you don't even become friends with her, or you don't even become like you have any connection, which will actually lead to a fulfilling sex life. I just want to say to anyone who's in this position of, I think I'm not gonna find a girlfriend, I'm ugly, I'm not good enough, you know, I'm like, there's this wrong with me, there's that wrong with me, I don't know, I can't speak to girls. Dude, it's okay. You'll find a girlfriend. Dude, you'll find a girlfriend soon even. Because I remember, here's the thing, I went to a school where there were no girls, so this was maybe a little bit out of the ordinary for me. But I'll speak on this when I was really having that desire, probably towards like, when I was approaching 16, 17, 18. I mean, it only took a couple of years before I actually got a girlfriend, and even then, I don't even know how I pulled it off, dude. Like, I was in this very needy mindset, which is very unattractive, and still I pulled a girlfriend, somehow. And probably that's why I was so addicted to that first relationship. I mean, it's like someone liked me? Damn, that's crazy. It's not crazy, dude. It's really not crazy that someone likes you. That's my angle anyway. I mean, I always found it hard to believe that people actually like me for who I am. I always thought I had to do some crazy performance, especially when it came to women. Like, you have to do some crazy manipulation, and like you have to craft this whole plan to make it work. And it's like, no, you don't have to do that. You just don't have to do that at all. And it's just funny. The best advice I got, but here's the thing, but we still have that desire, so that's the problem. Because you're like, okay, I'll get a girlfriend. I'll be fine. He's saying I'll be fine. Okay, Arthur's saying I'll be fine. But I still want a girlfriend now. Yeah, I know you do. But I guess the hard truth is that you're just gonna have to probably wait a little bit. Because here's how you find a girlfriend. You find a girlfriend by not finding a girlfriend. You're not trying to find a girlfriend. It's the most simple paradox. And by the way, this applies to like almost anything. If you're trying to find money, if you're really trying to like earn money, you'll just find that you just don't earn anything. And I don't even speak from experience. I just heard this advice, but I see how this is like a universal thing. So with the girls, just stop. Yeah, just stop. Like, you'll still feel the desire, and I know it will be difficult, and you'll be like, okay, so what do I do? I can't tell you what to do, to be honest. I can give you my own advice, but that would, from what I did and have been doing, but it's really unique to everyone. But the key universal point is that when you really want this thing, you're just going to chase it away. So what do you do? Just find a goal, find a purpose, find a motivation. What do you like doing? How about that? How about start with feeling happy, doing something that makes you excited to wake up every day? Because if you don't have that, even if you pull the most gorgeous, beautiful girlfriend, I mean, just big titties, beautiful smile, she's just beautiful. Even if you pull this woman, she's gonna find out, and you're gonna feel this as well, by the way. It's not about her. You're gonna feel, just you wake up one day and you're just gonna be that same old self, which before the girlfriend, you weren't really that happy and you weren't really that excited to wake up and do something. So you'll have the dopamine hit of, here's the thing, you can be stuck in that for a while. Like, you can be having sex and just enjoying the relationship. But that will never, that core thing of, I'm not excited to wake up, if you didn't have that before the relationship, that's just gonna creep back in. And then you're gonna find yourself waking up next to a beautiful body and a beautiful person, but you're just gonna feel lame and shit, like you don't deserve it. And you know what, you'll even probably push that, you'll be capable of just pushing that relationship away, or you'll just be left. I mean, that happens a lot, right? People get left a lot. Just get abandoned, because people just smell that. And it's, again, here's the thing, it's not about girls even, like everyone smells that on you. When you have no like goal, you can just tell when someone's like floating around. You know, I'm not some expert at this, don't get me wrong, but I just know, I'm not perfect, but I just know that if I looked at my past and I looked at someone who's in that same stream of past that I was, it's just really clear to see that you're not grounded in like a purpose and a goal. And I know it's hard to find a purpose and a goal, but all of that is already within you. Like, you just have to find out what you like doing. And part of that actually requires quite a bit of undoing, because you have to realize that probably, it's not for everyone, but you know, a lot of people are in situations they just don't really want to be in, especially when you're good at something. When you're good at something but you don't enjoy it, you know, when people get, it's like this thing of like, you're burnt out from your job and you look at what you're doing and you don't really feel like you're helping people, but let's say you're earning lots of monies. Because here's the thing, we get trapped in like what makes us feel good, reward systems. We compete in things, we do well, we get really invested into sports that we don't really enjoy. And you just need to be in it for the love of the game. If you're not doing it for the love of the game, dude, that will always burn out. I'm really happy, you know, I may be young, but I feel like I get that, because if you don't do something that will bring you fulfillment inside, like, I just love this for the love of the game, if your heart isn't moved by the thing you do, it's just gonna end. You're just gonna cook yourself, like literally you'll cook your nervous system, and any relationships it brings you, and any money, fame, wealth, you will just lose it, basically. Yeah, you'll just lose it. Not to say God won't just knock you down with some illness anyway and just, you know, takes everything from you anyway, like he did to flipping Job and Abraham and all that, because he will test you. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about reaching for something that isn't really making you happy. And that's really I mean, I've gone a little bit deep now, because this video was about the girlfriends, right? But this is literally, I'm telling you how this works. And I'm just convinced of this. And it's obviously hard to live it, but you know, it's just the truth. So yeah, the way you get a girlfriend is not by, or like wanting a girlfriend, needing a girlfriend, looking for one, having to do, if you ever feel like you have to do something, like you have to go out of your own way to make this person happy or like you, do it. Like, if you want to do that, do it. And if you have done that, I'm not trying to knock you, but it's just wrong. I mean, it will just guide you down, wrong is the wrong word, it will just guide you down a long path. Just take the short path, okay, to the real realization, to the truth. And the truth is, you will have a girlfriend. Absolutely, that's without question. If you just have kindness and you have space for yourself, and you can sit in silence and love what you do, of course you'll find a girlfriend. Just don't go looking for one, you know. This is the thing, and you waste so much energy. That's another thing. That's the last thing I'll say because we're approaching 10 minutes, but you just waste so much of your life energy focusing on like, will this person like me? Will this girl like me? Is she gonna text me back? Oh my God, is she gonna text me back? Fuck. Dude, who cares? Oh my God, who cares? I mean, I know not everyone has this problem, but this was definitely a thing for me. So yeah, if you think you're not gonna get a girlfriend, you will get a girlfriend. Just stop worrying so much and try and find out what makes you happy. So that will just come to you. I heard a great piece of advice, a great saying, which is that God wouldn't put the desire in you if he didn't think you were capable of the achievement. So I trust that, and you should trust that too. Yeah. Let me know what you think of the video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you later.